And so I feel like it's tiring to keep up with the pace at which things are developing. And right now, I'm a young person, knowing all the latest trends and techs, and have the skills that previous generations don't have. But I will be them in a few more years. Like the new generation, the ones that are like only 5 years younger than me, they'll know more, and they'll have more skills, and I can be made redundant by them in the competition to them, yeah. So mostly fear for my future.
Today's the future is full of anxiety. It's full of a certain level of uncertainty that I don't know where it's going to be, and that's a good thing. A certain level of anxiety, a certain level of uncertainty it can create great things. I mean, what's the word here? I think it's pronoia. I'm optimistically paranoid about the future, in the sense that I think that there is going to be great things that happen.
And I think the future is very dreamy, and I think it's going to be good. I hope so. I think it's going to be like a dream, because our desires will come true just like that.
So let's imagine we have this conversation right now, but there would literally be a hologram of me sat on a chair opposite, or that you could choose how big or not I am. It could literally just be the case that there would be a screen, but there's no actual screen, it's just a projection. But this is all predictions, right? But I think that will be the case, and I think that will have massive implications on how we relate with each other. And I think that it'll make things if we feel this sense of disconnection and strangeness when it comes to Zoom and using online tools, then I think that that's going to be only exacerbated. And in that sense, I think that the current conditions of lockdown are only going to kind of make that happen quicker.
Yeah, and engaging with other people's realities. I think if we could communicate just by thought or this interface, I think it would make us understand each other better, because right now, sometimes we don't even agree on the meaning of a word, you see. I belong to that group that sort of expects a lot from technology, to solve all our problems. So I'm expecting a utopia where everyone is like a demigod in my lifetime.
I just had this thought that the final frontier of human defense, it might be psychic abilities. Since every human activity is a result of chemical reactions and stuff, then only the unusual human activities that we cannot yet to define, to analyze, to dissect by science. Those are the things that the machines cannot do, since we cannot program them to do the same because we don't understand them already.
I am fascinated by the idea of these technologies, and as is quite clear, but I'm also really fascinated in the potential of spirituality being, how do I express this? So I'm really interested in the idea of creating gods in technological spaces. So there's gods like Tlaloc, the god of rain and thunder. Could we use technologies to be able to understand and embrace the idea of what it would be like to be Tlaloc in virtual reality? Is that something that is possible? And that it's really weird. I don't know why I'm really interested in that.
Finally, I think there might be a war. There might be a war.